All right, this is Trinity College Swim Team Winter Break Program, Phase 1, Day 2 overview. All right, so looking at 1A, 1B, 1C. 1A, we got tall snap down to split squat. The same kind of idea as the snap down to UAP, except we're going to snap down, instead of that UAP, we're going to snap down to a split squat position. So we'll be here, get up nice and tall, so we'll be tall and snap, tall, snap, right down to that split squat position. Notice that back knee did not touch the ground. Don't just go down and slam your back knee on the ground. Try and stop yourself before that knee hits the ground. All right? After that, half kneeling dynamic power off press. You're gonna be here, use a band or a cable, whatever's gonna work for you. All right, outside knee is up, bring your hand right in front of your belly button with tension on the cable or band, and then dynamic is we're gonna press it out straight from your belly button, and then bring it right back. When you press it out, you're gonna wanna try and rotate your back in. You gotta resist that rotation and stay square to where you started. And looking at 1C, we got hands on hips, kind of movement, split squat jump. So we're gonna start at the bottom just to get the length of our stance kind of dialed in here. HOH means hands on hips. We're gonna start up, and then dip, drive, jump, and land, all right? Dip, drive, jump, and land. Looking at 2A, we got dumbbell bench press, right? Go dumbbell, give your shoulders a little bit of a break as opposed to barbell, which kind of puts a lot of stress right in the front of your shoulder. Now is the time to relax a little bit on your shoulders, so please go ahead and do so and go dumbbell. If you want to go further relaxation on the shoulders, go neutral grip, so palms facing each other as you go, all right? And looking at 2B, we got prone shoulder external rotation ISO. So prone means face down, all right? To set up, we have a 9-degree angle at our armpit and our elbow. You would typically have your forehead on the floor, but so just so I can explain, I'm gonna keep it up, all right? We have 5 4-second holds, so all it's gonna be, put that elbow into the ground, lift that fist up, 1, 2, 3, 4, put it back down, so 1 full rep, so gonna be here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Always trying to challenge how high you can get that fist or that hand up off the floor, all right? After that, we have kickstand, single leg, goblet squat, or kickstand, single leg goblet squat, all right? It's gonna be here, goblet refers to the grip. This is goblet grip right here, 1 dumbbell right against the chest. All right, kind of forget about the weight for a second. That back leg towards the bench, always gonna squat down to a bench, by the way. Back leg towards the bench is gonna be the one you're actually squatting to. The kickstand is gonna be the opposite leg, just the heel's gonna be down just for balance, right? You want 99.9% of that weight on that back leg, like 0.01% of the weight on this front leg, right? I don't think that math adds up, you guys can tell me. What we're gonna do is go squat right down to that bench, tap, and go back up, all right? What we don't wanna do is squat down to that bench, sit all the way down, lean back, and then come right back up, because then we're gonna use momentum, all right? It's gonna be a tap and go. Squat down, tap, and go. After that, single leg, straight leg sit up. All right, so 2 variations here. The straight leg sit up's pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna lay down, straight legs. Don't use momentum to get yourself up. I like to reach up to the ceiling, or you can cross your arms here. Straight leg sit up, control yourself back down. The single leg, bend the knee, same exact thing. Come back up, and control yourself back down, all right? If you go double straight leg, we're gonna go 10 total reps. If you go the single leg with 1 bent knee, we're gonna go 5 reps with each knee bent, all right? Looking at 3C, we have half kneeling, single arm cable row. All right, so whatever knee is down, that same arm is rowing. And what you're gonna think is reach towards that bench with the cable, all right? You're gonna pinch your shoulder blade and then bend the elbow. So reach, pinch, bend. Reach, pinch, bend, all right? Looking at 4A, we got split squat ISO. So we're gonna start down in that split squat position again. You're gonna think tip of the knee goes right over the tip of the shoe, so slight lean forward, and that back knee is gonna lift it 1 millimeter off the ground and hold that position. This is not so much for strength. If you wanna add a little bit of weight via dumbbell, that's completely okay. Go ahead and do so. This is for the strength of our tendons and ligaments to keep our bones and muscles all together and healthy. All right, looking at 4B, dynamic bent knee heel raise. All right, if you can get something to hold on to, that is preferable. Hold onto this bench. It's gonna be a slight bend of the knee, slight bend of the hip, come to a little quarter squat, and take those big toes, push them down into the bottom of your shoe, put it up, and then come right back down. Lift the heels as far as you possibly can, and then right back down. Make sure on this hand you're not leaning on the bench to unload your feet. You're just basically using it as a balance point, so then you don't focus on trying to keep your balance here. You're really focused on getting those heels all the way up, all right? And then after that, 4C, we have suitcase carry or hold. Right? You can go ahead and do the carry with the walking variation. Go ahead and do that. You you don't have the space to, whenever you're home, don't worry, just do the whole, all right? The suitcase carry, you're always gonna keep that weight off the leg, and then just gonna take nice small steps, staying up nice and tall. Don't overcompensate here, don't overcompensate here, stay nice and symmetrical. If you can't do the carry, you wanna do the hold, feet together, weight up the leg, and hold with time allowed.